Hi everyone, welcome back to Time with Sean. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a few things that I work with, that I do in my videos, masking, all that kind of stuff. But in this video, I'm just going to show masking, and then I would say even the starting of masking, there's a lot more that you can do. But this is just to explain how I learned when I started playing with it. I actually started with text, but this is just something nice that you can play with, and yeah, just get used to what masking is and how you can better it, and yeah, learn a little bit more about it. So let's start off. Let's create a new layer. Then let's say we want to make it a certain color. Let's make it orange. Make the whole thing orange. Okay, so what we want to do then is just hide that, go back to the previous image, and then select what. So let's say we want to do the bottom part first. So then you can go and select. What I've done already is I've already made the selection. So I'm just going to say select, load selection, and then that is the bottom part. As you can see, I've already done a little bit of more fine selection. Then what you want to do is just switch that on, and then you see this button down here at the bottom, which is the quick selection, it's the masking tool. So what this will do is it will put over a mask, and I'll explain now. So just click on that. You'll see it made that, but now you'll go, well, it looks a little bit horrible. It looks badly edited. So what you want to do is you go to multiply or color on this one. You'll see you can do the others, but maybe that'll fit as well. But I'm gonna go with color. So what you want to do around this now is then take a look and make sure that you're happy with what it looks like. So what it's done is if you think about this whole image and what masking is. So what we've done is we've told it to take, imagine you've got balaclava on. You've got the mask that covers everything, but the open parts, you think of it being the white block. So the black block is the balaclava, which hides, and then the white block is what clears it up. So what I can see here is I've got, let's choose the brush, which is that, let's make that 50%. Then you'll see here in the middle, there's still a little bit of there. Now I've got it marked as black, meaning I want to hide the orange. So that's what I'm going to do there then. Let me just clear this out as well. Okay. So now you can see that's gone. Anything here? Yeah, that looks... Once again, I'm not going to edit too much. This is just to show you what can be done. So that's that part for the selection and masking. So once again, like I said, imagine it as being like a balaclava or whatever. The white part is the mouth and eyes, and then the black part is like the rest of the mask that's hiding the rest of the stuff. So that's pretty easy to remember in that way. Okay, so let's go to the top. So new layer, let's go to the picture, filter, select, or just select, and then I'm going to load my selection. Once again, you might just have to do the whole thing. Okay, then we selected. So just a reminder, when you do select something, make sure you're selecting the image. It doesn't help that you're trying to select here. The thing is just going to select the whole image because it doesn't see anything as a background. It's basically seeing it as this. And obviously there's nothing to select there. So what you want to do is just make sure when you do a selection, make sure that you're on the background one, or the actual image that you want to make a selection of. And then making the change. So what we want to do is we want to do that. Then go back into this image, choose a color, let's say purple. So I'm just filling the whole image. I'm just filling the whole image. So let me just go back to the selection. Load selection, top. Then I'm going to go back to layer 2. Let's say mask that. Then on this one I'm going to go multiply or color. Yeah, multiply looks a little bit better for me. You can even go overlay, but let's say multiply. Then let's choose a better color. That looks better. So once again, just a reminder, if you're selecting that, it will have these two blocks. Just to take note, if you see that you you've got the white. So let's say, yeah, you want to clear that out, but it's not really clearing it out. Just make sure that it is a certain color, because you'll see gray. It's almost like having a lighter filter, opacity or flow that is going to do it very lightly. So just make sure if you want to hard clean something, just make sure that it is on that, and that you can then clear it pretty hard. Once again, you can change that to 5, and it's also going to be very light. It's however you want to go about changing these things. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna just fix this, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, and there we have it. So that's how you can change it. So the bonus about the way that we've done this now is that if you go and you say, okay, I want to stop to look red, select it a little bit darker, you can just go back, select the whole image, and select, okay, I want to make it red. Then you've got red. Say you want the bottom part to be green, select the bottom layer, and select just a good thing, bottom, top, just to know that what you're editing. This is something small, so it's not that horrible. You can say top. Once again, you don't have to necessarily click on the top. You can click on anywhere that you want. Say there. Make that orange. Make the whole output green. Once again, like I said, it's however you want to do that. Then just a nice thing also to show you, like I said, what I started with. When I started with Photoshop, there's quite a few things, but what I want to do is I want to see if I create or change the eyes, what you can do. Like I said, this is once again just playing around with it and finding out what I want with the color. So let's say we want this color to be light blue for the eyes. Done. Let's go back to the image itself. Let's just hide that. And we say, okay, we want to select the eyes. Okay, let's do this one other way. So let's not do via selection. Let's keep it this way. So what you can do is just say, okay, let's mask that. Make sure black. So you want to hide the blue. You see it's back to this. So what you want to do is use the brush and actually just go and do it yourself. And so you choose white and you want to bring back the blue. So as you can see, that's very, very hard. So let's make it 5% flow. And there you are changing the eyes to blue. And as you can see, done. Once again, you can do selection wise. What I'll do even is just make sure this is still remains black. So I'll just go that and do this. Once again, it depends on how hard you want it to look. Do that and then clear that out. And there you go. You've got blue eyes. Now, what this enables you to do is also, once again, for whatever reason you want to have red eyes, there you go, you've got red. Whatever you want, green, or what do they call it, hazelnut, that's a little bit darker. There you have it. I think her eyes are already pretty brown. It's between, yeah, it's between green and brown. You can see yellow. And once again, you've got yellow, say that crazy white. There we go. So yeah. Once again, just easy stuff to edit and change. You can do with it what you want. This, I hope, just showed you a little bit more what the masking can do, and how you can use it to make things look a little bit more in a certain way. So even if you want to say that's too blue and too bright, you can bring that down a little bit and have it like that. So once again, if you do go in, you can see it's still blue and that's still a picture. So also here I can see the zipper. This is for the top. So what we can do is, once again, brush. We want to hide something. Remember, everything on black, and we can go and hide. The brush is quite light, so let's change it to 10. And we can change that to the silver what it needs to be. I guess on the red blazer that would be black and not silver. And then this whole zipper, let's make that 100 just to speed this up. Wish this is going to look horrible now. But as I said, you can go and select. There's that. And yeah, that's about it for masking. There's a lot of things that you can do. I'm just doing it for colors now because it covers quite a lot, and it's quite a big area that you can work with and play around with. Like I said, on my side, when I started out, I didn't even know it was called masking. I just played around and played with the colors. I didn't take any classes or anything like that. I used tutorials online. And stuff like that. And tutorials, it was more web pages that I had to read to know this. YouTube was a thing that time, but where I'm staying, that's we didn't have uncapped, so, and also it was dial-up, so it was tricky to learn at that stage. Which via YouTube, it was easier via a web page to learn quite a lot of these things. But once again, play around with it. I think this is an easy way to understand what masking does and what you can do with it, just on a basic level. You can change dresses, you can change obviously pants, all that kind of stuff, blush on the face and stuff like that. I don't know, I guess certain people use it for makeup, also to touch up a few things, but yeah, strong program, and also a very good function to have. I see it as a fixer. A lot of the times that I never use the erasing tool, I use the masking tool, just because if you erase something, that's usually permanently gone, where with the masking tool you can always get it back. A big thing that happens is that you work and then at the end you see something that you don't like or that you did and you want to bring maybe back. A masking tool gives you that option, where a eraser tool doesn't give you that option, and you might have to go back to the image and then cut out that image part and then pull it back into the image to maybe fix it, where with the masking tool you can just take the brush and fix it yourself pretty quickly. And yeah, that's about it for masking from my side. I think this is just a starter at the moment. I will cover a lot more after I think of what I can explain to you for masking a little bit more. And yeah, then see you next time.